Hi guys, Eki here. I was asked to answer some community questions from NHL gamers, so yeah, here we go. So, which teams do you think will make the playoffs and why in Elite next season? Yeah, so this is kind of a tough one. Okay, let me just throw 8 names in there. So, of course, us and Havu have been the teams to beat, so I'm not expecting that to change. Then Delusion. Symphony is looking really good right now with adding Domi and Ilmari. Oh my god. I'm expecting Vesapompa to be there. I have some experience with the Swedish boys, and I think they're a really talented group of guys and they've played together for long, so I'm expecting them to be there. Luleå was semi-final team last year, so I got to throw them in there. I kind of like Poggers. I know they added X Keskitalo, and that team was kind of dangerous last year as well, and I think they've just kept getting better, so I will say them. And then let's say Unlucky Boys. Unlucky Boys usually makes the playoffs, so yeah, that's the 8 teams. I pretty much told you some reasons there. Yeah, I guess the reason is I think those are the top 8 teams. Experience is a big thing for me, and how long have guys played together, so I think those are the biggest factors in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really interested to see the next ECL season, and especially interested to see how the new pro teams will do, because they crushed the elite teams who fell to pro, so in the qualifiers, so yeah. Which teams are the likeliest to get demoted to ECL Pro in ECL 10? Oh, okay. Okay, people are going to probably hate me for this. Let's say Ghetto and Dewgarden. I think those are the 2 worst teams in my opinion on paper. Which team do you think will be promoted from ECL Pro to Elite in ECL 10 and why? So yeah, I think I will be boring and say a couple of the teams who fell from Elite last year, Bryce Phantoms and Leksand. I'm expecting them to be up there. Bryce Phantoms is always a tough team, and Leksand, after getting the deal, I think they're really improved as a team, and I'm expecting them to be up there in Pro again. Then Reality Check is a team I always find is good in regular games. I don't know in tournaments, but I think they're a really good team. Vaxio I would throw up there, is a possible one to go to Elite. And yeah, Nordic Stars is also really good in regular games, so I would say those 5 are my favorites. Do you have a dark horse for ECL 10 Elite? Oh, not really. Not really. I think there's 4 teams to beat. I think there's us, Havu, Delusion, and Symphony. And I'm to be honest, I'm having a tough time to imagine anyone else cracking the top 4 as of right now. How many teams do you think can realistically win ECL 10? Well, I pretty much answered it in the previous question, so I think 4 teams right now are capable of winning the Elite. Which center would you pick to play with? You, Dominoite or Benito? Why? Hey, don't throw me under the bus here. Okay, so I will say Dominoite is one of my favorite players in the community. I love the guy on and off the ice. So I would say him. I love the way he thinks about the game, and yeah, I just like Seppo. But dude, I would love to play with Benito as well. I think he's the most skilled guy in sixes in Europe right now. So yeah, I've never really gotten a chance to play with him, like for real. So it would be nice to play with him also. But for me, the answer is Seppo or Dominoite. Is there a player or a player type you would least like to play with, and why? Oh. You're really getting everyone to hate me. Oh, I don't care. Ah, damn. Okay, I won't say a player, but guys with like lower hockey IQ, like guys who don't really know where to position themselves on the ice. I think that's the main thing, and guys who don't know when to pass. I think that's pretty simple. If you had to build a completely new team, who would you pick for it? Position by position, and why? Do not pick players from your own team. Really, really, really good question. I will start with Dominointi at center, for the reasons I just mentioned before. Hans Linho in net. I think he's been the best goalie in the ECL in the last couple of seasons. Right defenseman Ville Kung, really easy one. I think Ville Kung and Vatali are Loimu are the best defensemen in the game, and I would love Ville on that team. 3 out of 3 Havu players so far. Left defenseman Ax Domi. I think he may have been the best defenseman last year in ECL, at least offensively. The stats show it, and I love what he does with the puck. So I would say him at left. The wingers. I'm trying a curveball here and saying I would take Benito in the right wing. I would love to see him with Seppo on the ice. Left wing Puanzo. I think Puanzo is one of the most complete wingers in the game, and I really think he's one of the top 5 players in the game, like in general, in sixes. So yeah, there's my team. A couple notable mentions: Sibelius as a goalie, my former teammate, really close to Hans Linho in my opinion, but Hansel has been just so dominant last couple of seasons. I can't put anyone above him. And then Flyer Kungen, the job he's doing in Havu as a captain is really good. Who is the next hidden game? Oh wow, I don't think I can answer this question, because lately in the previous games I've played with a lot of players, but I think this year I've mostly just played with Linköping players, so I really don't know that much what's going on in the lower divisions. So that's on me, but I don't think I can answer this question. I don't have anyone in mind. Which forward in the community could be a great defender? Anyone who has hockey IQ and who's like willing to play at defenseman. Václav, our center. I really think that, you know, he could be the best defender in the game if he would want to. I think high IQ forwards could become the best defenders in the game if they wanted to. Like for example Václav, Puanzo, Dominointi. Like if these guys wanted to play defenseman, they would be top 3 instantly. Like that's what I think. Because there isn't that many defenders in this game who are that good with the puck. And if you put these guys I just named, for example, to the blue line, they have so much skill. Like I think it could really be great. But let's see, maybe someday. Actually, just a fun fact, I would love to play defenseman myself. I haven't gotten a chance yet, but I love playing as a defenseman as well. Last question, sign, bench, fight. In this section we give you 3 players and you decide which of the 3 would you sign, which one would you bench, and which one would you fight. Oh my god, I'm loving these questions, not going to lie. Here are your players. It's party time, Lamsa and C-player. Okay, so I would sign Party Time. You know, he's been the captain of Tiki Talks for so long, and I actually think he's a really good player. People say like a bunch of stuff about him, but I still think he's a good player. I don't really agree with maybe how he runs his team, but I still think he's the best player out of these 3, and he would be the player I would want to play with the most. I would bench Lamsa. Lamsa is a good goal scorer. He looks for breakaways and stuff. I don't think he's that good of a player like overall on the ice. That's why he would be second to Party Time. Then I would fight. I guess I would fight C-player. Then guess the only reason is he's the one left, and I would take the two guys next to him over him. So I guess I would fight C-player. Okay, so that was the questions. Thank you everyone for watching. This was really fun. I was surprised with some of the questions, but yeah. See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it.